So real quick, before we move into what Dorinda was alluding, I was telling you earlier that we have usually it's 4 people for our second annual year in review. This is for 2022, and Jordan, DJ SHAKEE, who Kellie and I have known since literally 2003 or so. He had his first baby. So while he's not on the show with us, he did send in a clip of stuff that got him talking in as far as year in review. So let's take a look at that clip. DJ SHAKEE, take it away.
Yo, what up, everybody? Ronnie, Kellie, Dorinda. Yo, sorry I couldn't be there to record with you, but figured I'd just send this over just so I could shoot out a couple of some memorable things from my 2022 perspective. I guess we'll start backwards and with the sad news first. Rest in peace, Twitch. Yeah, that one hit a little hard, you know. He's from the dance scene, and outside of like his TV appearances and Ellen DeGeneres and all that, again, he's from the street dance world. So, like, it's where I've come from. And obviously because of that, we have tons of mutual friends. And my personal interaction with them has never been much more than like, hey, nice to meet you, good to see you. But you could tell it was genuine just from that. So, like, I definitely feel for a lot of my friends who were really close to him. And of course, his family. Rest in peace, Twitch. Love and prayers to his family and his kids. The next thing that stands out to me is probably not something that lead to much conversation to y'all over there, but my cousin got me back into watching wrestling, the WWE wrestling. And I don't know all the characters right now, but my favorite storyline has to do with the Bloodline. The Bloodline is Roman Reigns and the Usos and their younger brother, Solo Sikoa. So the Usos and Solo Sikoa, their father, I believe, is Rikishi, and they're part of the I'm not even sure how you say it, but they're like a legendary wrestling family. Roman Reigns is part of that too. Also The Rock, Rikishi, who their father is. They have a long line of like wrestling history. So yes, WWE wrestling is back on my radar as of late. And I've been watching, not religiously, but semi-religiously. I catch a lot of the clips and a couple episodes here and there. Let's see. I'm going to try to move through them quick just so I don't bore you guys because there's no conversation happening. The Black Panther film, Wakanda Forever. Rest in peace, Chadwick Boseman. But that movie was definitely like an excellent tribute to Chadwick Boseman. And it introduces a new character from the comics. But a lot of comic book nerds are hating on it because they basically changed the character to be from Atlantis to they're like Aztecs or Mayans now. So people are not a fan of Namor, but I loved him. I thought he was great. Definitely worth a watch if you haven't seen it, and especially if you're a Marvel fan. Black Panther, Wakanda Forever. It's out in theaters. Sounds like a plug. So that's great. Janet Jackson documentary was the beginning of the year. Recently rewatched it. Kind of just played it in the background, like while just kind of getting stuff done around the house. So we watched it again. And what else? Well, the most standout things to me for this year were not necessarily pop related. Obviously, the beginning of the year, we got engaged, and we wrapped up the year with the most standout thing of the year. There he is. That's Julian. So, that's why I'm going to be there with you guys. I guess back to you guys in the studio. if we call it that in like these homemade podcast things. But back to y'all, and Happy New Year if I don't talk to y'all before that. Right on time, because he's he's chilling. Happy New Year.
All right, there you go. The new proud papa there, giving us a little pop culture year in review. We'll get him on the next year's episode as usual because I think this is a fun thing that we do every year.
I love it.
Dorinda,
Yeah, it's
you'll come back for next year.
Of course.
Good,
Of
good,
course.
good,
I
good.
love doing this. It's like
Yeah,
it's an old home week, actually.
we can't do it
Yes.
without you. Yeah, yeah, we can't do it without you.